Okay, the goal here was really never to do my own talking. It was always to see what AI comes up with to take what I have as notes and turn it into some sort of AI slop podcast. So, welcome back. Today, we're talking about tools, fake pickaxes, and the fundamental misunderstanding of what we are actually doing with artificial intelligence. But first, let's look at today's YouTube recommendation and what's been on my screen. Now, I'm going to pause for just a second. These are obviously not the ways that I would say just about any of these things. They are very much maybe like sort of what a bad podcast might say, and I'll stop right there for a second. Okay, so YouTube recommendations. There's a video from a channel I watch, the My Wife Let Her Job channel. I don't actually watch that video that much. The title was something like Amazon is on fire. That is not what I told. This is Gemini. You know the drill, usually a massive clickbait title that delivers absolutely nothing, but this guy actually followed through. He didn't use a bait and switch. He delivered on the premise. And the thing is, it doesn't say Amazon is on fire. That isn't part of it at all. So there we go. Let's see. I also checked out, and I think I mentioned I don't watch that channel regularly. I also checked out Brendan Dell talking about how Harvard AI fakes it. And that is not what it's about. As usually, I try to get through all of the video, but for both of those, I only made it through about halfway. I think, and I've talked about this and will continue to, there's really like a pandemic of not only is it just like 8 15-second clips, but even for me, watching something for more than like 5 minutes can be tough. And almost always when I'm like watching YouTube, it's on 1.5 times speed or something like that. So Harvard AI fakes it. That is not what that one's talking about at all. But Brendan Dell, and I thought that one was worth it. And John Boy Media, I don't know. His stuff, if he's talking about baseball, is pretty good, and I enjoy it. He does a bunch of sports stuff, but if you're looking at baseball, he does a lot of lip reading stuff, and it's pretty solid. Sports news, it says transition sound here. Sports news, 55 million is a lot of money. And that's it. All right, let's get on to the main topic, AI understanding tools, and why the current conversation is completely missing the point. I don't think things are missing the point. Let's say you need to cut down a tree or dig a hole. If you watch a guy forge an old school axe from scratch, you'd look at that and think, okay, that took a whole day, but it works. And I actually gave YouTube or Gemini here a place that he should have it should have given me the YouTube thing. I mean, really, this should just be a rundown of the best YouTube stuff that's out there right now. Or you can just go buy an axe at Home Depot. It costs a few dollars and it works really well. Then there's the chainsaw, the power tool. But here's my reality. I cut down exactly one tree a year. I have a little handsaw. My dad lends it to me, and the whole job takes 3 minutes. That tells us two very important things about how we interact with tools, including AI. First, I don't need a chainsaw, and I don't need a fancy new axe. I just need a relationship. My dad lending me the saw solves the problem perfectly. People look to AI to solve highly specific personal problems, forgetting that LLMs are not in a relationship with you. They were made to be in a relationship with everyone. Second, I know my goal. If you don't know your goal, then AI is worthless. I've cut down that tree before, and I want to stop right there because that makes it sound like I've cut the same tree down over and over. And I really like that idea that we just do Christmas tree hunting. I go up there and I cut down the same tree and come home and like put up a fake tree. I know exactly what the job requires. If I had absolutely no idea what I was doing and I just asked a general question, I need to cut down a tree today, should I go buy a tool, and which one, an LLM would likely and possibly say it might tell me to buy a $400 chainsaw for a 3-minute job. And that's really what that first AI video was talking about, is that whatever prompt you give ChatGPT, I'm going to scroll back up to that one. Long story short is if you kind of push ChatGPT in a certain way, it'll go all the way there. So let's go back to there. I've cut down that tree before. I don't use GPT anymore. I would love to see the targeted ads I'd get after asking the prompt, like, hey, what what do I need to cut down a tree? The reality of the AI boom is that it's a tool sellers are getting rich. The old cliche is that during a gold rush, you sell pickaxes. Right now, that's NVIDIA. And I don't like this is a horrible summation of what I'm talking about. So maybe one day I'll do it in my own voice. But the game is rigged. It certainly deals in certain deals. Nvidia is paying other companies to buy their products. They aren't making money on it. It's not even a discount. It's literally just buy our product with the money we just gave you. If you walked into a grocery store, a normal discount in the store, handing you a coupon for 30% off ketchup, with the hope that you'll buy hot dogs and buns and whatever else you want the ketchup for. Now, imagine if the grocery store, as you went to check out, just handed you the exact cash you needed for everything in your cart. NVIDIA paying $400 million to invest in OpenAI so that OpenAI can turn around and buy $400 million worth of NVIDIA cards is not selling the pickaxe to dig for gold. It's lending out a coupon for free pickaxes so that digging can look like it's starting in 6 months. The entire AI bubble is built on these pickaxes and on what it should say is deals, and ultimately failure comes down to what exactly is a model. I mean, just this morning I asked GBT how many days since it's been since December 10th. It told me 71. It is not 71. It's a large language model and not a large language thinkering. A large language model, not a large language thinkering, is one of the comments that came across a YouTube video, and that's good stuff. There we go. We're done.